Hello, my little great 6 chickens, angels, pumpkin pies. So today I'm going to start off by singing a little song, a little ditty that my mom taught me when I was little. And it goes perfectly with our topic, our new topic, caring for animals. It goes like this. How much is that dog in the window? Woof, woof. The one with the waggly tail. How much is that dog in the window? I do hope that dog is for sale. Right, so we are going to be looking at different subtopics about caring for animals, but today we're talking about animals and what rights, we're going to call them freedoms, that the animals have. Because you might think human beings, they have rights and that, but animals, yeah, I don't know. But think about your pets. Okay, you definitely know that animals can be happy or sad or feel pain, because you can see when they're sick, they don't act the same, they don't eat their food. So they do have feelings, and they get hungry, they get thirsty, they have pain, they get sick. So yeah, so keeping animals healthy and well and happy is part of animal welfare. All right. And I'm sure if you have a dog or a cat, you can see, sure, when that cat is happy, what does it do? Jumps onto your bed, onto your chest, and starts kneading like you're a piece of dough ready for the bread baking. And all happy, and then they slink around your leg and rub their face on your leg and curl their tail around your legs. And then when you get home, your dog runs like your dog has never seen you before. And, hello, Piglet, hello, Piglet. And the tail's wagging and the eyes are bright. Just wants you to pat it. Tick, 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 come on. And if your hand's by your side, then puts its head under to make you stroke its head. Okay, Piggy, there you go, Piggy. And yeah, so we know that animals can feel emotions. Now my nephew, one of his pet hobbies, see, pet and pet. Pet is a dog, an animal that you have at home. But a pet hobby, their pet is spelled the same, but it means favorite. Pet hobby or favorite hobby. Okay. So those two words, pet and pet, sound the same, spelled the same, different meaning. So those are called homonyms. Homonyms. Okay. And his favorite thing to do is collect tarantulas as pets. He buys them and they're little tiny things, and then they grow bigger, bigger, bigger over the years. It's got a beautiful cobalt blue one, you know, my favorite kingfisher turquoisey blue color. It's a nice, I don't know if it's called a tiger or something, the orange and black. Anyway, I don't know if you can tell when those are happy or sad, or if they do anything when he gets home, other than, I don't know. But yeah, so today, let us go to our textbook, page 110, Caring for Animals. All right, and there you'll see the keyword, animal welfare, the general health, safety, and happiness of animals. Okay, so animals have feelings. As I said, they feel also physical needs, hungry, thirsty, sick, and so on. And they need love and attention. Otherwise, rather don't have a pet if you can't give that to them. Okay, so let's start off with cruelty to animals. From the earliest time, animals have contributed to the well-being of human beings in many ways. Hurting or abusing animals is wrong, just as it is wrong to hurt a human being. People who care about animal welfare recognize that there are 5 freedoms that animals should have, and they are the following. Freedom from hunger, thirst, and malnutrition. So you should always provide your pet with food and water, and on a regular basis. Obviously daily, however many times a day necessary. Okay, freedom from fear and distress. So they shouldn't be scared of being hit, or they're all jumpy because they are scared of you or scared of something. They shouldn't be in distress. They should have freedom from physical discomfort. So don't chain your animal up or leave them outside with no shelter in the rain and the cold, things like that. Freedom from pain, injury, and disease. See, if your pet is sick, you're going to take them to the vet. Take your pet to the vet if they're in pain so they can smile again. Okay, that's all I got. Freedom to express normal patterns of behavior. So don't expect an animal to suddenly just be all tame like a human and not bark if they sense danger, etc. Right, so people who care about animals, go down here, believe that although we kill our animals for food, they should be well treated in their lives and should not suffer when they are killed. Says there, did you know animals can feel physical and emotional pain? I think we knew that. Okay. Some people who campaign for animal rights, like the organization PETA, PETA, they believe humans must not use animals for their benefit. They believe that killing animals for food is wrong and that we can live without using animals for products such as meat, leather, and fur. Okay, so you have to form your own opinion and your own beliefs. For me, I believe biblically God said, use the animals, use the plants for your food, farm the land, and yeah, so that's just my personal belief. So I ain't giving up meat anytime soon. Right, now look at these 4 photographs. Right, now in the first photograph, there you see an elephant that's been trained to do tricks at a circus. Now, hopefully we all know by now that you don't go to the circus. If there's a circus, don't support the circus, because that is complete cruelty to animals. How do they get that elephant to do what they want it to do? By tying it to a short little tree stump that can't go anywhere. This is now a wild animal that roams the bush and the savannah, and now it's tied by a chain or a rope, and then it's like, they use tasers and whips and all sorts of things to get these animals to do tricks and everything. No, that's not a life for an animal, so that's just cruel. Right, but then there's a police dog in the second one, and those dogs, they always travel in the police car with, on the outside on the door, it says K, the letter K, and the number 9, K9, right? Which is just a short way of writing out canine, C-A-N-I-N-E. So dogs are canines, like cats are felines, and wolves are lupines, and pigs are porcine, and so on. So police dogs can do all sorts of things, right? They can sniff out drugs, dead bodies, blood. They can sniff somebody's clothes and find the scent and track where that person went. There's just all sorts of things that they can do. And then if you look at the dog in the 4th picture, that's a seeing eye dog helping a blind person to cross the road and to keep safe from accidents or bumping into anything or stepping into the street when there's a car coming. But dogs can be used for many different things for humans. Dogs, I don't know if you know this, but certain dogs can sense if someone has cancer. They can also I want to look on the Moodle at the You Magazine article about things that dogs can do. A diabetic person or an epileptic person can have a dog that helps them, and the dog will sense when their sugar levels are too high and will have like a signal of prompting the owner to check their insulin or sugar levels, see if they need a shot of insulin. And with an epileptic person, a dog, they can have a trained dog that will sense when they're about to have a seizure or a fit, and then they will prompt the owner with the way that they've been trained, and then that epileptic person will go and lie on the bed, and then when they are having the fit, they're lying on their side having the fit, the dog actually goes and licks the saliva that's coming out of the person's mouth so that they don't choke on their own spit. I mean, what next? What next? The dog actually also presses a little panic button to tell someone, a relative or a healthcare worker, that their owner is having a seizure. So, there's no end to how intelligent dogs and other animals are and things that they can do for us. And then the third picture, we have some oxen helping at the farm to plow the fields, right? What other animals can be used on a farm? Horses, donkeys, and there are so many ways that animals can help us, and not for entertainment, like at SeaWorld, dolphins in tiny little pools. It's just not okay. And orca whales and everything, that's not good for them. So what I want you to do for today's lesson is just to write down as many sentences as you can of different animals and how they are used by humans or how they help humans. Okay, so besides those 4 in the pictures, okay, I want at least 5 sentences, but I'm sure some of you can write up to 20 sentences of ways that animals are useful to people. So I'd like you to do that in your Allo books with the date and the heading, animals and their uses. Underline, and then 1 to 5 sentences all the way. You can go up to 20. All right, so that is our lesson for today. Love you lots. Let's go out to the song again. How much is that dog in the window? Whoop, whoop. The one with the waggly tail. How much is that dog in the window? Whoop, whoop. I do hope that dog is for sale.